Hey, this is the Super Highlight Café and I'm Douglas Drummond. Here I'm gonna share my experience on photography, especially analog photography. First, a big thank you to Robert Ham from roberthamphotography.com. He's a buddy I met on YouTube. We never really met in real life, but we've been chatting a lot, and he encouraged me to start this channel. So Robert, thank you very much for encouragement, my friend. And for people watching this, if you don't know Robert Ham, please go check his channel. He has a lot of cool videos, and I like to point out a series he did on Instax cameras on various techniques with flash, how to work with external flash and the Instax camera. Really cool stuff. Go check him out. I'd also like to thank another photographer, my friend Carlos Irineu. He's from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We chat a lot about photography, and he's the other person who really encouraged me to start the channel. So Carlos, thank you very much, my friend. Although I'm kind of new to photography, I jumped to analog photography a year ago, and some friends always ask me, how do you develop film? Where do you buy film? How is it worth it? What's your process for develop film and for photography in general? So especially how to develop film and how to scan film. These are two questions that I always get. So I decided to make a video showing my process. It's not the only way, or it's not even the best way. It's my way. It works for me. You may copy it or may adapt it. How film development works? It's really simple. It's like cooking. You follow a recipe and you get an end result. So let's say for cooking you mix the ingredients. For developing you have the chemicals and the film. You need to do things at a certain temperature. Also you need to develop for a certain length of time. So it's a lot like cooking. If you develop for less time than required, you undercook, you get an underexposed negative. If you let for too long, you get an overexposed. It's like overcook. So there are a lot of analogies with cooking, but the process is really simple. Before showing my process of developing film, let's first talk about the materials required, equipment and the chemicals. Let's start with the chemicals. Here we are in my home darkroom. First thing we need is the developer. There are several kinds of developers available. I have two here. It's this is the Rodinal. It's concentrated, so use this diluted 1 part to 25, 50 or 100. It depends on how do you want to develop the film. I'll talk about this in another video. Or I have here prepared and stored in this bottle of milk the Ilford microfan. And microfan comes in powder, so you have to mix it with water and prepare the solution. After preparing the solution, you can use this either as a stock solution, use it directly, or you can dilute it even further like 1 for 1. I mean 1 part of microfan to 1 part of water, or 1 for 3, 1 part of microfan to 3 parts of water. It depends on the recipe you are following to develop your film. Let's talk about this in another video. Talking about developers, beware to not mix this, not to use this. This is the UFOD multigrade paper developer. So don't mix film developer with paper developer. And also, after developing the film, usually we use this. This is the stop bath. What it does, as the name says, it stops the developer from continuing working on the film. Also, for film, what I usually do is I wash the film instead of using stop bath. And I bought this later when I start enlarging the photo and use photographic paper. But for negatives, you can simply wash it several times, and it's fine. But another thing that you can't miss is this. This is a fixer, and what it does, it removes the unexposed silver from the negative, so it's only after the fixer that you can expose the negative in bright light again without ruining it. And that's it. These are the main chemicals. But also, after finishing everything and finishing washing the negatives and so on, the last step, I submerge it in this photoflow solution. And what it does, it avoids the water staining negative after it dries. That's it for today. Stay tuned for the next videos on film development. Like, subscribe and comment, and thank you for watching.